Children, we are on question answer part of lesson 5, class 3G science. We will begin with differentiate between taproot and fibrous root. Taproot, the main root that grows from the end of the stem, is called taproot. Fibrous root, clusters of root of the same size growing from the end of the stem, is called fibrous root. Second point. Taproot is long, thick and strong. Here second point of fibrous root. Fibrous root is thin and weak. Coming to the second question. Monocot seeds and dicot seeds. Monocot seeds, the seeds with a single cotyledon or seed leaf, are called monocot seeds. The seeds having two cotyledons or seed leaves are called dicot seeds. Example: rice, maize, corn. Here example: pea, bean, etc. Coming to answer the following, what are the two main parts of a plant? The two main parts of a plant are the shoot and the root. What are the main functions of a root? The main functions of a root are: roots fix plants firmly in the soil and help the plant to stand straight. Second point, it helps to hold the soil and prevent it from being washed away by water or wind. Point number 3, it helps to take in water and minerals from the soil and pass them to the stem. These are the three main functions of a root. Coming to the third question. What are the main functions of leaves? Why are they called the kitchen of the plant? The main functions of leaves are: leaves help to prepare food for the plant. Stomata, which are present on the lower surface of the leaves, help the plant to take in and give out air and extra water. Leaves use carbon dioxide gas during the process of photosynthesis and release oxygen. These are the 3 points, and then we are on the second part. Why are they called the kitchen of the plant? Leaves are called as kitchen of the plant because it helps to make food in the presence of carbon dioxide, water and sunlight. The process is called photosynthesis. Next, question number 4. Explain the structure of a seed with the help of a well-leveled diagram. Answer number 4. The hard outer covering of the seed is called the seed coat, which protects the seed from harsh outer environment. There is an embryo that grows into a baby plant. The inner part of the seed that provides food to the baby plant is called seed leaves, and seed hole allows air and water to enter the seeds. Diagram is there in page 59. I am just showing you. You can see the diagram, the structure of a leaf on page 59. This is the diagram you have to do. Coming to the next question. What are the edible and non-edible seeds? An edible seed is a seed that is suitable for eating or consumption. Example: rice, gram, etc. The seeds which we can eat. Next, non-edible seed. Non-edible seed is a seed that is not suitable for eating, that we do not eat. Example: rubber, karangia, etc. This is a type of plant, karangia plant is there, and this is a rubber plant whose seeds we do not eat. Then, what is germination? Describe the process of germination. The process by which a seed starts growing into a new plant is called germination. and process also we have to explain. So it is there in page 60. I am just showing you. This is the part. First line already germination I have written. Then this part you have to write. Seeds need air up to that grows into a new plant. That is in the bracket. That is the process of germination. Okay. Coming to the last question. Write some ways by which we can take proper care of the plants. Some ways by which we can take proper care of the plants are, any 4 from the book you can write. I have written here, small points I have seen and written. We should water the plants daily. We should add manure to the soil. We should keep removing unwanted plants called weeds. We should not pluck flowers and leaves of a plant. These are the 4 points I have written from the book. You can write any 4 of your choice. Thank you.